When he said that I will fight next year, that will give you a clue that it should be a big fight because he's preparing for a long rest or maybe a long promotional tour for his fight. So these are clues that will lead us to a very high probability Mayweather-Pacquiao 2.
Ayan, attorney, ako wala akong alam dito. I don't know if Pacquiao and Mayweather are nag-aaway sa social media to tease a possible fight. Pero feeling ko, ikaw, you might know what's going on here.
Meron tayong mga information from Las Vegas during the fight of Manny Pacquiao against Keith Thurman. Mayweather was at special ringside. Nandun siya sa audience. And he was seen cheering for Manny.
He was cheering for Manny. Why would he cheer for Manny?
Yun nga eh. That's the question. That's the million-dollar question. And this exchange of social media barbs between the two of them is like is a testament na baka yun nga yung reason na he is cheering for Manny Pacquiao to win that fight because he has plans to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Because that's the best parang precursor. So, syempre, Mayweather is undefeated. Manny comes off a win, an impressive win, and then eto na, let's do part 2.
Yes, both of them are not getting any younger. Mayweather is 42, Pacquiao's 40, and he will turn 41 in December. This is the perfect time for them to fight. Itong Manny mentioned about next year. This is only July. So you would think that if Manny will fight another fighter, not a Mayweather, he could fight in November or in December. That would be enough for him to heal, to work in the Senate, and then to train in the next 5 months. But when he said that I will fight next year, that will give you a clue that it should be a big fight because he's preparing for a long rest or maybe a long promotional tour for his fight. So these are clues that will lead us to a very high probability Mayweather-Pacquiao 2.
And for you, it makes perfect sense na wag nang isa pang parang fight to prove your legacy. Dumiretso, I mean, kung ikaw si Senator, go straight to Pac-May 2. I mean, why does that make perfect sense for you?
Yes, it's all at the age of Manny Pacquiao, at 40 years old, at this stage in his career, being a senator, being an owner of a basketball league, being a preacher, and an established legend in the history of boxing already at this stage. This is about risk and reward. So, taking risks about fighting a young fighter and what's the reward for that particular risk? How much will he earn? How broad of an audience will he reach? And for Manny Pacquiao now, it's all about spreading the reach of boxing towards crossing boundaries, not only boxing. So Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, both of them, if you combine their fight purses in one fight, it could exceed any top boxer of today's purse, even siguro mga tatlong big fights of other top fighters. Meaning, they're still the biggest names in boxing. So it makes perfect sense.
Okay, you said that there is a high, very, very high probability, okay? But are you willing to go here on the score and say, you know what, it's not even high probability, it's going to happen?
It's still, I'm not really 100% sure if Mayweather will be lured out of retirement because that's why I'm not really saying 100%. Maybe high probability, maybe 60% of some sort because Mayweather can earn around 19 million in Japan to fight an exhibition match against a featherweight. When he's at the night of the fight, he was a middleweight. So it was a mismatch. It was an easy fight. He didn't even train for the fight, but he earned 19 million. Manny Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman it was life and death for Manny Pacquiao in that fight, and he earned about 20 million. So Mayweather can say, okay, I can have easy fights, or I can have my promo tours and earn more than you without risking my health. That's my concern. And my other concern is how much is the promoter of this particular fight promising to pay Mayweather. If Mayweather says it's not worth it, then I will not fight. But Manny Pacquiao, for sure, he is willing to fight Mayweather. So you have already 50% of the fight done, and it's only Mayweather that you need to convince.
Okay, so it's a puzzle, and let's hope that puzzle gets put together, and then this happens next year. Attorney Dan Rex Tapdasan, attorney, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge on this topic on The Score.
Thank you, Nico.
This has been The Score. I'm Nico Alili. You can also watch The Score on iWant for free. And we leave you now with our last part of our series of Yamaha features. See you all again tomorrow. And don't forget to check out a fresh episode of The Score on Sunday.
One of the most promising young motorcycle riders in the Philippines is 17-year-old McKinley Kyle Paz. Let's get to know the Wonder Boy as he competes here in Japan in the Asia Road Racing Championship 2019. Kyle, maraming salamat at congratulations dahil nandito ka ngayon sa Japan. Hindi ka ba kinakabahan at paano mo pinaghandaan to represent the Philippines dito sa isang napakalaking kompetisyon?
Siyempre, masaya kasi nire-represent ko po Pilipinas. At the same time, medyo kinakabahan din po kasi malapit na po yung race namin. Pero think positive po.
So ikaw, bago ka pumarera, ano yung lagi mong chine-check na bagay sa bike?
Una-una, brakes. Halos lahat check, pati yung mga tornilyo, kung masikip. Check muna kung naka-tire gauge.
McKinley Kyle Paz made a mark in the Asian road racing scene after finishing first in race 1 of the Malaysia leg.
Bata pa po ako nung nagsimula akong matuto magmotor. 3 years old po ako na tinuruan ng daddy ko. Yung una kasi, nung bago yung first leg namin sa Malaysia, para ordinary training lang, exercise. Pero nung nag-champion kami, dinoble namin yung mga ginagawa namin. Talaga laging, halos araw-araw kami nagtitraining, nagbabike, gano'n. May goal po kasi ko eh. Kumbaga, yung goal ko po dito sa racing, mapunta po sa MotoGP.
Now he's here at the Suzuka circuit and he's out to continue proving that the Pinoys can indeed be fast.
Sa mga gusto lang kumarera, huwag kayo matatakot dahil kung gusto nyo talaga to, sobrang enjoy to. Kaso, pag dumating ka na sa gantong stage, kailangan mo nang pagbutihin, kailangan mo nang paghirapan lahat, training, ganun. Di din biro pagka sa racing.
Kyle knows that he needs to work hard to chase his dream of racing in the MotoGP.
Over 2,000 Yamaha employees gathered to show off their unique company culture at their 64th company anniversary. And they're all greeting the world a happy Yamaha Day. From a multiple motor test ride to a special exhibit tour with their favorite motorcycles, musical instruments, and other products. The event showcased the successful journey of Yamaha since 1955. Also grabbing the spotlight was the giant cupcake mosaic built by Yamaha employees with 6,400 pieces of cupcakes.
Yamaha began July 1st, 1955. Our first founder is Genichi Kawakami, who used to be the president of Yamaha Music. We spun off, entering the motorcycle market. And eventually we grew. Now we end up in doing business in more than 180 countries around the world. I believe we have been very consistent, try to stay close with customers because exceeding customer expectation, which we call in Japanese word kondo, is our principle.
Performances from Matteo Guidicelli, TJ Monterde, Sponge Cola, to name a few, also entertained the employees.
So to all the employees and everyone who's supporting Yamaha, I would like to thank for your daily support to Yamaha. And hope you can celebrate the Yamaha's birthday together with us. Happy Yamaha Day.
Yamaha!